Every culture has its version of Prince Charming, but in Japan, he might be a 180 kilogram sumo wrestler in silk cotton. Forget glass slippers. This fairy tale begins with a sacred sake ritual, blessings from sumo elders, and a celebration steeped in centuries old tradition. Sumo weddings are more than just a union of two people, they are a dazzling display of cultural heritage where strength meets grace and tradition dances with love. So, what does it look like when a sumo wrestler finds his happy ever after? Welcome to the Sumo Flashback channel. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Let's begin. The first and most important question is, how do sumo wrestlers find their wives? Is it through a dating app, a chance encounter, or maybe a secret sumo matchmaking ritual? Well, sumo wrestling isn't just a sport, it is a way of life steeped in centuries of tradition. And when it comes to marriage, we follow a unique set of cultural rules. So, how does it all happen? For many sumo wrestlers, the journey to finding a wife begins with their stable master, the Oyakata. This mentor isn't just responsible for their training, they often play matchmakers too. In the sumo world, marriage isn't just about love, it is about finding a partner who can support the wrestler's demanding career and uphold the traditions of the sumo community. The ideal sumo wife should be supportive and understanding. A sumo wrestler's wife is expected to be deeply supportive of her husband's demanding career, which includes strict training schedules, frequent travels, and public appearances. Furthermore, the wife should be good with house management. She often takes on the role of managing the household. This includes cooking, cleaning, and supporting other wrestlers in the stable. Lastly, they should have cultural knowledge on sumo, and as such, many wives come from families familiar with sumo culture, making it easier for them to adapt to the unique lifestyle and tradition. Furthermore, a lot of sumo wrestlers end up getting married to their stable master's daughter, a former wrestler's daughter, or the sister of another wrestler. The reason because they already have knowledge of the daily lives of a sumo wrestler. And in the case of marrying the stable master's daughter, wrestlers get to inherit the stable when they retire, such as Takatoriki and Kotonowaka. In Japan, arranged marriages have been a long standing practice, and this sometimes extends to sumo wrestlers. A matchmaker, often the stable master, a family member, or a sumo elder, may introduce the wrestler to a potential bride. Also, the wrestler's family and the sumo community often play a significant role in finding a suitable partner. While arranged marriages are still part of sumo culture, many sumo wrestlers often follow their own hearts and find their partners through personal relationships. This could be through mutual friends, social events, and even dating. Some wrestlers meet their future wives through fans or admirers who attend sumo tournaments or events. However, these relationships are often carefully vetted by the stable master and sumo community to ensure they align with the wrestler's career and reputation. Once a match is agreed upon, the wrestler will finally propose. often with the blessing of his stable master and family. They exchange betrothal money and gifts. It typically takes place at the bride's family house, but sometimes in a private room of a traditional Japanese restaurant. Some couples hold an engagement ceremony where families exchange symbolic gifts such as dried seafood, rice, and sake to formalize the union. The journey to the big day begins with the stable master and the stable mates, from securing the venue to coordinating with the bride's family. Every detail is carefully planned to honor sumo traditions. It's important to know that the sumo wedding begins with a ceremony in a Shinto shrine. The days are usually on Saturdays, but the most popular day is Sunday in the morning. A Shinto wedding is a small gathering, typically attended by the couple, their immediate family, and very close friends. One of the most important aspects of the ceremony is the attire. The groom, our sumo wrestler, will wear a formal monsuke, a black crested kimono symbolizing formality, his status, and respect for tradition. The bride, on the other hand, dons a stunning shiromuku, a pure kimono that represents purity and new beginnings. Together, their clothing honors the tradition and beliefs of Shinto. The ceremony begins with a ritual to cleanse the participants. Following this, prayers are offered to the Shinto deities to bless the couples with good fortune, happiness, and protection. The couples then participate in a sake sharing ritual known as the Sansan Kudo. The Sansan Kudo ritual is one of the most important and symbolic moments in a Shinto wedding. Its name translates to the 339 ritual. The ritual revolves around the numbers 3 and 9, with the number 3 representing good fortune and harmony in Japanese culture. The number 3 represents the 3 most important promises for a successful marriage in Japan: love, respect, and family unity. During the ritual, the bride and the groom each take 3 sips from the ceremonial sake cups poured by the shrine lady. This is repeated 3 times and 3 sips taken from each cup. The act is deeply meaningful, symbolizing the couple's bond, respect, and the union of their families, making the Sansan Kudo a powerful and unforgettable moment. After this, the couple move on to exchange vows before the gods, affirming their commitment to each other and their families. This heartfelt moment is followed by the priest, the couple, and a family member presenting offerings to the altar, a gesture of gratitude and respect to the divine. Next comes the exchange of rings, a tradition borrowed from the Western world, but now widely embraced in Japanese weddings. The ritual concludes with prayers for happiness and prosperity. After the wrestler is done with the Shinto ceremony, they move to the reception venue. It's usually held at a grand hotel, ballroom, or upscale banquet halls. The space must accommodate everyone from stables and coaches to officials of the Japan Sumo Association, reflecting the wrestler's public status. Upon entering the reception room, the groom sometimes performs a comic foot stamps known as shiko, earning laughter and applause. The couple enter with taiko drumming. For the reception, the bride may change into a colorful uchikake, a lavish outer robe that adds a touch of elegance to the celebration, or sometimes into the Western wedding gown. Next up is the cake cutting, which, unlike Western weddings where it's saved for the finale, actually kicks off a sumo wrestlers reception, symbolizing the couple's very first acts together as partners. In Japanese wedding culture, this early cutting stems from both practicality and ritual, aligning with Shinto's practice that emphasize starting significant events with purity and blessing. The cake itself is a spectacle. It's often a three-tier Dohyo replica, each tier standing about 5 to 6 inches tall. It's crowned with tiny figurines of the bride and groom dressed in mawashi and traditional wedding attire. Following the cake cutting, it's customary for the couple to engage in an extensive photo session where the newlyweds pose with family, friends, and fellow sumo wrestlers. Another highlight of any Japanese reception is the Kagami Biraki, the sake barrel opening ceremony. The couple will use a wooden mallet to tap open the barrel, symbolizing good fortune and harmony. No sumo celebration is complete without chanko nabe, the stew that fuels sumo's rigorous training. Furthermore, a senior wrestler or stable master often deliver a congratulatory message laid with inside jokes about late night training sessions or borrowed belts or mawashi. The stable master recounts the groom's journey from Rocky to groom, while the bride's father also responds with, "Now his toughest opponent is my daughter." When it comes to time for monetary gifts, all guests or fellow wrestlers may slip envelopes into the couple's gift bag. To delight guests new to sumo, reception frequently features a brief top-notch exhibition. There are also photo corners designed like a dohyo where friends and family pose beside real-life cutouts of their favorite rikishi. In some instances, especially where the groom holds a high rank as yokozuna, the reception includes a press conference. This tradition dates back to 1966 when Taiho Koki, one of sumo's most celebrated yokozuna, held a press conference during his wedding festivities, setting a precedent for future sumo marriages. During these conferences, the couple addresses the media, sharing their thoughts and expressing gratitude, further emphasizing the public interest and communal nature of sumo weddings. So the next time you witness a sumo wedding, remember it's a blend of Shinto traditions, deep-rooted symbolism, and the unique culture of the sumo world. A sumo wedding isn't just a celebration of love, it's a spiritual union woven into the very fabric of Japanese cultural identity.